OGT. This is my channel manager and partner in crime, OGL. We are custom creator OGT. And today is a rainy Thursday, 9:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA, North Carolina. OGL is in Indiana. Same time zone, though, which works out great.
Yep.
Always has. I think you're right on the verge, though. You're probably really close to the next time zone.
Yeah.
I would think. I know when I went to Detroit, I went through a different time zone. I'm not sure if that's because I went like through Canadian airspace, but Buffalo, New York was, it was a different time zone. It seems funny you're on the other side of that from me and in the same time zone, but I'm not sure how that works. So speaking of time zones, well, timeline back to the 80s, maybe early 90s. I'm gonna guess the song come out about 88. Mama, He's Crazy by the Judds, Naomi, and no, yeah, and Ashley Judd, who I always had such a crush on. So beautiful. Always thought it was Ashley Judd and the Bone Collector with Denzel Washington, but that is actually Angelina Jolie. Before she cracked out. Before she got older. This is take two because I screamed out the F word, and we all know you can't say that in country music, so my apologies for what I've already done. That is over and done with. I said it, damn it. I said it. So,
speaking from the heart, sometimes it leads to unintended consequences, but we just keep rolling.
The Judds are the heart, are the heart of country music.
Yeah, my mother is a big Judds fan, so I'm not familiar with the song, but I have heard the Judds before. I'm familiar with it. That comes from mom.
Did you get my reference?
Cool. Yes, I did, sir.
Okay. Because Luke the Drifter is the heart of country music. But yeah, the Judds are the equivalent of heart in rock and roll. I can't think of another female band that was any bigger. I can think of a few, but not any bigger. So we'll let OGL get to this, and we'll continue with our forgotten / outlaw / forbidden country saga here. I'm not going to quit on it because one day when people realize, hey, these metal guys that cuss a lot also do country reactions.
Underappreciated genre and reaction channels, I think.
I guess it's accordion. It's just accordion, damn it. Accordion. That's that damn weird instrument that people play in Sicily. Yeah. Or geeks play in America. Sorry, all you accordion players. So I'm going to get out of here and go play my xylophone, eat my sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. Didn't feel like liver much today. I think OGL's butt's falling off or something. He's in pain, I can tell. He does no kind of drugs. So.
Good. Butt is still on.
He is a thundercat, damn it. He's the heart of a lion. Lion heart. All right, so I am outie, but the reaction is just going to starty. It made no sense at all. My brother's saying, Mama, he's crazy.
Yeah, I've heard it a few times in my life, too.
Mama, I found someone like you said would come along. He's a sight so unlike any man I've known. I was afraid to let him in, 'cause I'm not the trusting kind. But now I'm convinced that he's heaven sent and must be out of his mind. Mama, he's crazy, crazy over me. And in my life is where he says he always wants to be. I've never been so loved. He beats all I've ever seen. And mama, he's crazy. He's crazy over me.
All right, so right off the bat, I
Hey,
believe that's Winona on lead vocals. All right, so I'm guessing that's Winona on the lead vocal there. Beautiful voice. She went on to have a very successful solo career after this. Pretty sparse instrumentation so far. The acoustic guitar in the beginning was really pretty. Love the sound of it. And there's some pedal steel in the background. There's some pedal steel in the background that gives it that sort of crying quality. Uh, I know that Naomi, the mother, passed away from a self-inflicted gunshot. We're huge advocates of mental health here on the channel. Um, I know she had issues with that. I'm glad that Winona has been able to soldier on. I can't imagine losing a mother. I'm still pretty sure that mine is going to outlive me. Uh, and yeah, like I said, I'm familiar with the Judds from my mom. I can only imagine how fun it must be to sort of tour and sing and perform with your family, with a parent. Um, yeah, it must be awesome. And harmonies there, of course, are exquisite. We're going to continue here.
And mama, you've always said you better look before you leave. Maybe so, but here I go, letting my heart lead me. He thinks I hum the moon and stars. I think he's a living dream. Well, there are many, but ones like him are few and far between. Mama, he's crazy, crazy over me. And in my life is where he said he always wants to be. I've never been so loved. He beats all I've ever seen. Mama, he's crazy. He's crazy over me. Oh, and mama, he's crazy. He's crazy over me.
That is
Flying a
that is such a wholesome song. Um, bear with me here. All right, live TV, ladies and gentlemen, or live YouTube. Anyway, such a wholesome song. It feels like sort of that rush of emotion that you get from young love, in particular. I like the idea of having mother daughter harmonies on a song like this because it's almost like okay, the parent approves, of this gentleman. Apparently, he passes muster. I like the lyric. There are men, but ones like him are few and far between. I just love the idea that it's a song about two people that legitimately admire and are crazy about each other. Winona's voice here, I've heard enough of her to know that like she can do a lot with her voice. She's got a crazy, powerful voice. She can belt and she can wail with the best of them. None of that here. She's keeping everything in the pocket. Got a very beautiful sound going. And then, like I said, when her mom comes in for those harmonies, they are perfect. Maybe this is a yes, sir.
All right. So the reason why you can see my lips moving, but you couldn't hear me, is because for some reason, while I was eating my, well, it's sausage, egg, and cheese. Thought it was liver mush, egg, and cheese. Uh, you good Southern folk will appreciate that. I think they have scrapple up there in Indiana. Scrapple. So the other thing I will add is, as I said, I haven't heard this song since I was riding around with my mama in the car. It's crying shame that I didn't know that's how Naomi lost her life. That goes to show that the industry doesn't like talking about things like that. Where, no, I'll just leave it at that. But yes, it's very important. So, but it's kind of ironic that she's talking to her mama while singing with her mama about some guy that obviously wasn't Garth Brooks. So, I am right about that, right? Naomi Judd, or Winona Judd married Garth Brooks.
I thought Garth Brooks married Trisha Yearwood.
Trisha Yearwood. Okay, I am wrong. Yes, I am wrong. I'm getting my lady country singers mixed up. Yeah. Love Trisha Yearwood too.
Okay, so
go ahead.
Winona's husband is named, and I'm not making this up, Cactus Moser.
Cactus Moser.
Yeah, that sounds like a professional wrestler, maybe kin to Cactus Jack. I don't know, but yeah, he's got good taste.
Sounds like the drummer for Cold Chisel and Cactus Jack.
Right. But in Winona's voice, maybe this is just me, maybe it's a redhead thing. I heard some Reba influence in there. I mean, obviously, if you're a lady singing country, you're probably going to be pulling from the Reba catalog. But yeah, I just love how nice and wholesome and melodic and sweet the song was. It's so short too, just 3 minutes 7 seconds long, but it doesn't need any more time to get its point across. It's
and you're right about Reba. Tanya Tucker, some of the great Trisha Yearwood, Shania Twain, some of the greatest women singers there have ever been. But Reba drew her inspiration from like Minnie Pearl and Dolly Parton and Barbara Mandrell and the redheaded one on Hee Haw, man. Why can I not ever reference her when I want to? So yeah. Anyway, the lady that sung about birth control that I bring up all the time. It's gonna drive me insane. So yeah, but Reba is the queen of country music, and just pointing out that she wasn't the first. So there's many to draw inspiration from, and the crescendo and dip tone on "Crazy" is mind-boggling to me. How good that was. You have to move us around a little bit here, as always, because I've got us on the way, as we usually are with everything we do.
And in my life is where he said
say it. It's a small dipole.
Always wants to be.
B.
I've never been so loved. He beats all I've ever seen. Mama, he's crazy.
Ooh, that is like the Hank Williams yodel in he.
Yeah,
And
it's almost like a subtle re-attack of the Y there.
crazy.
Yeah.
And it is crazy that they are singing Heart, or a Heart song reference. Crazy. Also, a Stevie Nicks reference, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy on You. That's the Heart reference, isn't it? Am I
right.
not mistaken? Okay, yeah. Making sure. In my catalog there. But yeah, I also like how Winona's using a breathy tone that she will occasionally condense into a more solid sound. It's very subtle, very in the pocket, nothing overly demonstrative, but yeah, absolutely beautiful in its simplicity. And I say simplicity, like there's a lot of complexity in what she's doing, but she makes it sound effortless. That's what the greats do.
Exactly. And the only thing I can add is, for one, rest in peace, Naomi. But I never can, still to this day, even when Ashley sings, I can't really tell them apart when they're singing together. I can hear the three different voices when they're separately, but like I'm not sure if that is Winona singing and then Naomi coming in the chorus. It probably is. I think you're right, but like you can't really tell. Um, it's almost like the harmony is natural. I hate to put it that way because they are
Yeah,
family, but
the blend is pretty insane. Yeah, the only reason that you know, I'm guessing Winona is singing lead and Naomi doing that again. That's sort of like osmosis, musical memory from when Mom would play them. I think that was how it was usually done. I know Winona's voice a little bit more than I do Naomi's, but yeah, their blend is amazing.
well, when this song come out, neither one of them were old. We'll just
Right,
say it like that. I don't think Naomi was more than 20 years older than Winona.
right,
Oh, well, how can I leave out Patsy Cline? It's one of the
right.
greats of country music. Yeah, I'm sorry for doing that. Patsy was the first one to sing Crazy.
I think he's a living dream. Well, there are men, but ones like him are few and far between.
Yeah.
Mama, he's crazy, crazy over me.
Yeah, Winona's the low and Naomi's the high.
Yeah.
So, and you can definitely hear that in the.
And in my life is where he said he always wants to be.
By herself there. Back to harmony
I've
here.
never been so loved. He beats all I've ever seen. Mama, he's crazy. Ooh, he's crazy over me. Oh, and Mama, he's crazy. He's crazy over me.
Beautiful acoustic guitar, beautiful steel guitar picking, and a little bit of piano there at the very end.
The steel guitar alternates between almost sounding like a string section, the way it swells, and having things that almost feel like little drops of
Well,
music.
like a fiddle and a violin. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No.
There is really no difference in a steel guitar and a cello or a harp, kind of. It just lays down, it's flat, doesn't have the curvature, and literally is made out of steel and not wood, and doesn't have the echo. It's like an electric harp,
Right.
or I mean, an electric cello, or that lays down flat. I guess they're nothing alike, but to
Yeah.
give you somewhat of an analogy. Steel
I got
guitar
you.
was its own,
I'm what you do.
its
I do
own thing.
appreciate the fact that they let the acoustic guitar carry the song out because I love that melody. That's a really nice sounding acoustic too. So I'm glad they got to hear that on the way out.
I can't say bye now.
All right, everybody. This has been a pleasure. Nice rediscovering the Judds. Uh, mental health is real. Be a part of the start. Take care of yourselves. You can take care of each other. And we'll be seeing you guys around.
What Mama told me about talking
OGL,
about.
OGT, out. Hope this biscuit's good. Love you.